How's it going, YouTube? Got Dance here again at Cobra Kai, continuing on our good old Guardians showcase here. So, want to thank everybody still for watching all these. I hope, like I said, I'm giving you lots of info and giving you a easy street to figuring out what everybody does and how it goes. I know it's a lot of info, but hey, what game isn't, right? So, let's just jump into it. The last Guardian we did was Bell, I believe. One of the middle ground to higher end healers, but like I said, not my favorite. But after Bell on the list will be Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear, he's a good ranger. I'll give him that. He's probably one of my favorite rangers right now. The main reason why is because he can solo very well. His core ability removes armor from enemy targets. His heavy attacks will remove and shock people at chances, right? And then after a dash, he'll get a focus buff for 2 seconds. So for him, dash, get your focus buff, then get your crit, right? So he's a good ranger critter, right? That way. But his disruptor cannon, it will remove 100% armor from each target. So if anybody's got armor, it'll suck it right out of them. 9 seconds cooldown. It happens quite often too, right? So anybody hit by his special, they're inflicted with shock damage. And that is 60% damage per second. So that's a lot of damage still too. Really, really good range that way, right? So, and of course, if they're shocked and then they're hit by a special, they are stunned. So yes, this disruptor cannon does a really good job. His disruptive plating, when he gets 4-star, and he uses his special, he'll gain 5% armor. So like I said, great solo ranger, because he'll just self-armor, and if he doesn't take any damage and he just gives himself armor, the armor will take the damage later on. And like I said, high sustainability. He can go pretty far on a solo run. So I'm gonna go back to where he was. Buzz Lightyear, where are you? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let's go back to him. So let's go back into his talents here. So he's all about focus. Focus is great for rangers. It's one of their main things, so that way they can hit harder from a distance, because they don't hit as often, right? So the more focus they got, the better their attack, in essence, right? Their number 2 one is defense. So that way they are not so spongy. The more defense you give them, or basically health, or anything like that, they can survive longer, of course, right? With Buzz Lightyear, it helps him for his armor, though. Higher defense, higher armor. So, yeah, he removes all of enemy target's armor with his advanced talent, and then he receives a 5% focus buff that lasts until the end of the encounter. So that's pretty good. Keep getting more focus, right? And then he'll get any critical hit, gives him a 10% defense buff that lasts until the end of the encounter, right? So that's good too. The EMP modulator, if an enemy target has no armor, critical hits from Buzz's basic attacks inflict a shock. So shock is like stun, same story. Extra damage too. But this upgrade is a good one too. His when he activates his core ability, he removes an additional 1% armor. And then the shock will deal an additional damage. So personally, what I like to do with him, I want to remove all the enemy target's armor and receive focus buffs, right? That's just for me, so I can get more attack out of him. I like to give him the defense buff. And then I will sometimes swap between this one here and this one here. It all depends on the level and who I'm playing against and how much I want more armor and whether I need to solo with him more or whatever in that sense. And I'm more geared towards him getting more armor in that sense, right? But the whole idea is for him, great solo ranger. That's the way I would say it. So hopefully I'll be able to run him solo chapter 4 level 10, and we'll see if I can pull it off, because with his armor he should be able to last no problems. And a lot of people will do this in the high-tech tower. They'll use him all by himself just to survive, basically, because of his sustainability with his armor. But you'll see what I mean once I start going with him. But Buzz is a great ranger. He's probably a top 4 ranger in my eyes. He's great for high tech. He's got versatility that way, right? But with him, all about getting shocked, right? And the damage is good too. Then that disruptor. Boom. See? And very quick from a distance too. You can see I've almost taken half off him already. Disruptor. Now he's shocked. So like I said, he can handle himself pretty decent. And I just boost his armor. Don't worry about his attack. Just keep boosting him so he can survive, right? And you see his armor is, he's got an 8 boost, 10, 11 now on his defense. 12. 14. Like, he's just getting defense up as people show up. And that's amazing. Like, now he's plus 20 almost defense. Yeah. Not very strong though, but fast enough to do the job. But that disruptor does a good job too for shocking and everything too. Him in tandem with Baymax is amazing if you ask me. These two do very well together on the tower. Because like I said, Baymax will just boost his armor to keep him just shooting, and Baymax will just tank the rest as long as Baymax stays alive. So I like using him with Baymax. And if you noticed, I shot all the way across the whole map and got both of them at the same time. Very, very good special ability. So, there you have it. Good old Buzz Lightyear. A lot of people like this guy. They'll use him religiously. A lot of people get him early, like I said. And he's a great beginning character and all that for Rangers. Probably the best, one of the best Rangers, like I said, out there. So, thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourself a good day.